another tag match. And this one sets to fan-favorite teams against one another as Big Jim Hondo and the Great Ramullah square off against Jim Dandy and Billy White Moon. Best of the West.
And man, I saw that 8-man tag between Best of the West and the Unholy Trinity on Rage with a win for Best of the West, who really cut loose on Dutch Mantel and his bunch.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 465 pounds, Big Jim Hawkins and the Great Ramullah.
I swear to my grandma, guys, we are going to see that woman fired one day. But anyway, Big Jim Hondo and the Great Ramullah, RWL Hall of Famers, the veteran tag team of the Hawaiian Lion and the Star of Hyderabad. And everybody just loves this team. They got chemistry, they got personality, they've just got everything, and the fans just love them. And, well, the fans also love Best of the West, but this is a question of advancement here. This is a question of who's going forward. And, well, one of these two teams is going to have to sit back while the other one advances, and that's what this match is all about.
And their opponents, accompanied by Smokey Horton. Combined weight of 518 pounds, Billy White Moore, Smokey, and Jim Dan D. Deaver.
I'll admit, these two teams are a fairly even match pecs. Shame one of them's gotta take a fall here. But yeah, personality, chemistry, and each side's got its advantages. Hondo and Ramullah are former RWL tag champs a few times over, but Best of the West has runaway star Billy White Moon. The fan base has to be split down the middle on this one.
Fan base ain't the only one split down the middle. I like both these teams, and I hate to see one of them take the fall. But here we go. Business is business, and business must grow. Billy White Moon locks it up. The Hawaiian Lion, they're clinched. The referee's gonna have to break them up. Everybody breaks clean, playing nice. Billy White Moon, side suplex on the Hawaiian Lion. Hondo with a back body drop. White Moon steps out, steps back in quickly. Elbow to the face. Hondo goes behind. Oh man, White Moon snapmare into a headlock. Look at that, man. Whoa, they split up quick. That was, yeah, these guys are for real wrestlers, man. Whoa. Hondo with a kick to the head. White Moon counters with an elbow. Whips Hondo back into the corner. Hondo quickly escapes the corner yet again. Whips White Moon into his team's corner. White Moon escapes. And again, whips Hondo back into his team's corner. Hondo again escapes. And counter whips Billy White Moon into his team's corner. White Moon again escapes. Hondo counters, breaking the monotony. Here we go. Head first into the buckle goes Billy White Moon, but he counters again. You're kidding. Whips Hondo back into the corner. Hondo counters again. Oh, man. Hondo's had enough of this stupid game. He's taking Billy White Moon back. Snapmare. And, oh, man, White Moon counters, but he didn't go into the corner again. Oh, but he's going to whip Hondo back into the corner one more time. This time, we got Jim Dandy coming in off the tag, and here we go. Double back body drop for Big Jim Hondo, and now it's Jim Dandy and Jim Hondo. Battle of the Jims there. Oh, nasty leg breaker. Well, Jim Dandy, he's son of Cowboy Bob Deakins, the late Cowboy Bob Deakins, who was carrying on the tradition with the son of Chief Sam White Moon, who works in the front office now. Hondo tags in Ramullah. Here comes Ramullah. Whoa. Tried to stop Dandy and couldn't do it. Oh. Dandy gets countered. Ramullah tries again with a hard shot. Whips Big Jim to the ropes. Oh, Jim Dandy goes down. elbow drop, missed by Ramullah. Jim Dandy tags him with a knee breaker. Tags Billy White Moon in. The great Ramullah is rounded up. Oh, hard chop. Billy White Moon, but Ramullah counters. Takes him down with a hard clothesline. Rounds Billy White Moon up. Billy White Moon sweeps the leg, follows it up with a stomp. Ramullah countering with an arm breaker. Whips Billy White Moon into his team's corner. Here we go again. Billy White Moon counters. Oh no, Ramullah says, no, we ain't playing that game today. Had enough of that, seen Jim do it enough times. Ramullah, snap DDT. Star of Hyderabad goes for the cover. 1, 2, woo. A little bit premature for a 2 count, but whatever. Here we go. Billy White Moon back to his feet. Tags Ramullah with a hard shot. Ramullah whipped to the corner. Ramullah counters and escapes to the corner. Follows it up with a forearm smash. And in comes Jim Dandy Deacons. Oh man, shoulder tackle takes Ramullah down hard. Jim Dandy smashes. Here we go. Everybody counting to 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Little Sesame Street for y'all. All right, Ramullah whips Jim Dandy in the corner. Jim Dandy counters. A couple of hard right hands. And here we go. Little bunkhouse brawling right here. And Jim Dandy Deacons takes Ramullah down. Ramullah is busted open. Jim Dandy covers 1, 2. Man, neither one of these teams playing around over here. Jim Dandy goes right back to the little bionic elbow out of the Dusty Rhodes playbook. Goes for the cover here. 1, 2. Oh, man, almost a 2, but Big Jim Hondo spoils that one. Jim Dandy goes behind. Hondo counters with elbows, takes himself back out of the equation. And Jim Dandy, oh, look at this, gets taken down by Ramullah with an arm break. Oh, man, Ramullah bleeding bad. Ramullah whipped into the corner. Jim Dandy gets countered and, oh man, jawjacker. And oh, look at this. Jim Dandy with another counter and into a running bulldog right into that injury site. And the great Ramullah tags in Billy White Moon. White Moon tries to gather him up, but the great Ramullah again working on the arm of Billy White Moon. Billy White Moon counters and goes behind, turns him around. Whips Ramullah back into the Best of the West corner. Here we go. It's Unicorn Stampede time. A whole bunch of blind tags and a whole bunch of stomps and all at the expense of the great Ramullah. Ramullah is in huge trouble here. White Moon and Deacons just tagging him and here we go. The big finish. Double boots to the face. And Ramullah, he was bleeding before, he's bleeding worse now. Here goes the cover. 1, 2. Oh, shit. How? I don't understand it. But hey, Jim Dandy, he's on a roll, and Ramullah could be in a big fix right here. Whips Jim Dandy to his corner. Finally connects with a clothesline and takes him down. Ramullah gets countered. Jim Dandy takes him down with a short arm clothesline. And here we go. Big Jim Hondo comes in off the tag. Whoop. Got caught up in a slam by Jim Dandy. Any comeback just got smashed right there. Sweeps the leg, does Big Jim Hondo. Oh man, I think he might have hurt Jim Dandy bad on that one. Dandy counters with an elbow. Hondo counters with a hard right. Hondo whips him into the corner, follows it up with another clothesline. Following up on White Moon's clothesline, and Big Jim Hondo sets him up. He's got him over the shoulders. Oh, here we go. Michinoku driver going for the cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, almost. Big Jim Hondo with a neck breaker on Jim Dandy. And Jim Dandy tags in Billy White Moon. Here comes Billy with a running drop kick. Another running drop kick. And a third running drop kick. Hondo quickly trying to get back to his feet. Oh, man, Billy White Moon. He is in a rage right here. Oh, man, big kick right there from Big Jim Hondo, the Hawaiian Lion. Rounds Billy White Moon up. Man, Billy White Moon is a mess. Oh, DDT right on the head. Oh, man, this is not good at all. White Moon whipped in the corner. Oh, man. A little bit of payback here as Hondo and Ramullah team up for a little unicorn stampede party of their own. Just putting the boots to Billy White Moon. Now, Billy White Moon definitely not in a good place right now. Hondo whips Ramullah into the corner, and there goes Billy White Moon. And Ramullah quickly going for a pin. 1, 2, oh, wow. Oh, man, look at these two. Battered, bleeding, and, oh, man. Ramullah up over the shoulders, but, White Moon counters, escapes, and shot. Oh, look at this. Oh, man, knee to the skull. Oh, look, oh, what did he do to his arm? Oh, man. Oh, man, Billy White Moon, oh, man, the Great Ramullah's arm is badly hurt, and he's about to take a top rope superplex. Oh, man, oh, my, oh, look at that. Oh, he is hurt bad. Oh, Ramullah's all messed up. Oh, Ramullah somehow snaps his arm back into place. His shoulder was definitely dislocated. He's going to have to see a doctor after that. White Moon takes him down to the floor. Billy White Moon whips the Great Ramullah in. Man, I hope this match is over soon. Both these guys are all messed up. Elbow to the face. White Moon has him up. Oh, man, double knee breaker. Now Billy White Moon squirts the Great Ramullah center ring. 1, 2. Man, what the heck? Unbelievable. Ramullah with a hard shot to the midsection. And a backbreaker on Billy White Moon. Oh, these two. Oh, there's some animus between these guys. Man, Billy White Moon is, oh, wow. Sweeps the leg, does Billy White Moon. Rounds the Great Ramullah back up. Whips him into the best of the West corner. Ramullah counters. White Moon counters. Whips Ramullah back into the best of the West corner. Waiting patiently to see, man, the blood's just pouring down Billy White Moon's face. Look at, he was waiting for the sleeper hold. And he's got the legs wrapped around. He's got, oh, Ramullah, look at this. Counters. Snapmares his way out of a bad situation. The Great Ramullah whips Billy White Moon to the corner. White Moon counters and escapes the corner. Has him up over the shoulders, but Ramullah ain't having none of that. Elbows to the face. Takes him down with a running neck breaker. Follows it up with a series of stomps. Great Ramullah rounds up Billy White Moon. Bleeding profusely into the corner. Hard clothesline takes White Moon down. And the Great Ramullah is, well, he's just lit up. White Moon getting rounded up, but White Moon counters with a knee to the head. He's going into the war dance. This is bad. This is bad for Ramullah. Here we go. The train's leaving the station, y'all. Oh, man. Kick to the head. White Moon rounds up the Great Ramullah. Look at this. Has him up. There's that double knee breaker again. Billy White Moon gathers up the Great Ramullah one more time here. This is with the kick. Ramullah quick to get out of the way. Ramullah whips back into the best of the West corner. Ramullah counters with a kick and escapes. Goes behind, but Billy White Moon quick with a counter of his own. Rounds Ramullah up. Whoa! Devastating forearm right there. And Billy White Moon might be smelling victory here. Rounds him up, goes behind, and here we go again with that sleeper hold. And he's got it locked in. Oh, man. But he releases the hold for some reason. Probably the referee calling for the break. Oh, man, here we go. Clover leaf, surfboard, stretch, stomp. Oh, man. These two have taken each other to the woodshed for sure. Billy White Moon dragging the Great Ramullah. Rounds him up, sets up a leg breaker. Ramullah quickly back to his feet, but Black Moon right on him, whips him into the corner one more time here. And in comes Jim Dandy Deacons. They're setting up something here. Flip over neck whip and a kick to the back. And look at this. Jim Dandy Deacons doing a little bit of showing off. Rounds the great Ramullah up. Has him all the way up, man, and just, oh, man, military press dropping. Oh, Jim Dandy just showing off here. Rounds up Ramullah. Here we go. Clothesline one, clothesline two. Look at this. Swing and a miss. Ooh, forearm that takes Ramullah down to the canvas. Jim Dandy Deacons rounds him up again. More bunkhouse brawling from Jim Dandy. There's a double shot. Takes Ramullah back down one more time. Ramullah rounded up. Jim Dandy whips him into the best of the west corner. Takes him up. Oh, man, no, man. Ramullah can't take another top rope superplex. Not after the dislocated shoulder. Come on, Jim. Don't do that to him, man. Oh, man. Oh. Great Ramullah's definitely going to need to see the medic after this one. Oh. Jim Dandy, look at this. I'll put him to sleep. Oh, man. Jim Dandy Deacon definitely not feeling Hondo and Ramullah here. Scorch Ramullah to the steps, head first into the unforgiving steel. Ramullah with a kick to the midsection. Rounds him up. Oh, vertical suplex out there on the mats. Ramullah's furious. Oh, I can't blame him. Rounds Jim Dandy up again, but Jim Dandy quick with the counter turns it into a neck breaker. and Billy White Moon over here orchestrating Jim Dandy. Like he's conducting the band. Jim Dandy gets countered. Ramullah with left and right. And Jim Dandy counters with a left. Gets countered by Ramullah. These guys just trading shots on the outside now. Oh, man. Well, this one certainly went out. This one got out of hand about 10 minutes ago. Jim Dandy has him all the way up. And oh, long vertical suplex for great Ramullah. Man, time is definitely running low here. Ramullah whipped back inside. Here comes Jim Dandy after him. Ramullah getting back to his feet. Whips Jim Dandy to the corner. Oh, Jim Dandy escapes, has Ramullah all the way up over the shoulders again. Oh, hangs him off the top rope. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Mercifully, thank God this one's over. What a prop.
Here are your winners, Billy White Moore and Jim Dan D. Deaver.
Boys, I think we just saw the match of the night. Look at Billy White Moon soaked in blood. And man, he's going to be sitting right next to the great Ramullah in the doctor's waiting room. Wouldn't you love to be a fly on the wall for that one? What a match.
Just under 4 minutes remaining, Billy White Moon and Jim Dandy turn up the heat on Hondo and Ramullah to garner a come-from-behind win. And I got a feeling that Billy White Moon and Ramullah seriously don't care for one another because they were particularly brutal.
And Jim Dandy Deacons isn't too crazy about the Hawaiian Lion either. Do you think we'll ever see a rematch between the teams?
My name's Tex, not Nostradamus, but given the way these two teams went after each other, I wouldn't be surprised to see one or both of them roll into my office and ask for another shot. Well, anyway, we'll be back with a whole lot more when we return after the break, so folks, do stick with us.